Hello there, my Capricorns. How are you? Welcome back. So happy to have you back. It's Milady. How are you? This is your May 2023 reading. How are you again? Hope all is well. I'm gonna go ahead and share some. I'm gonna go ahead and share some new deck of cards I have here. We're gonna start off this May 2020 reading, speaking of your past and past lives. Interesting new deck that I got. And then we'll go ahead and get into some, what's going on in the month of May 2023 for you. We'll get into some clarifying cards. We'll also look into your love department, career or work. Ask the angels a question, as well as get some answers to some questions here for you. So let's jump right into this reading for you. All right, so let's go ahead and shuffle this deck here to find out what your past or past lives message here is. Okay. I want a card to fall out for you, Capricorn. Okay. It's interesting though, because the one thing that's popping in my head right now, Capricorn, is gossip. Are you having to deal with gossip? All right. Haters are going to be haters. Let them do what they do best. Let's put it that way. Let them do what they do best, and that's hate. Okay. So the card that came out for you, and this is for your past and past life, and I just want to be able to sage a little bit our area. Okay. I love my sage. Okay, so you got the card, you got the biblical card here. All right. So what does that mean here, Capricorn? All right. So this is very interesting here, because this is how I'm feeling it. All right. So like when you read about Jesus, Moses, or other biblical figures, you know that there's more to the story because you were there. It's saying, all right, so either you were a follower of Jesus or Moses, or you lived in the Holy Land. So you may have also had lives alongside other famous biblical figures. So as a result, traditional religious interpretations of the Bible stories don't ring true to you. In other words, it's more to it, and for you it's more to it. So Capricorn, you know that in your heart and soul what really happened. So as such, you tend to follow your own religious and spiritual path. Okay. Interesting here. So okay, so if you witness the crucifixion, you may have emotional scarring stemming from the heartbreak and horror that followed your beloved teacher's death. Okay, so these reactions may have caused you to shut down your spiritual sight, okay, and other gifts. And an example that is given here would be the clairvoyance. Okay, so this is a gift that you may have, all right, but decided to shut down on it because of the heartbreak and what you went through, and witnessing this in your past life, Capricorn. So to reconnect with your God-given abilities, pray for help from the biblical figures to whom you feel most connected to. So you'll learn that they have forgiven all transgressions, okay, and have moved on with their spiritual lives, and they'll help you do the same. Let me see here. I'm in the description box, Capricorn. I'm gonna go ahead and put you. I'm gonna give you the name of the author and title for this book that I got not too long ago, and this book is a whole bunch of psalms. Okay, but it also has other things that come along with lighting candles, rituals, things like that. And it all comes down to, again, a prayer of, a psalm prayer. So there is a connection there. And again, if you're watching me, that means that, we have pretty similar beliefs, because, this is a gift that I've had for as long as I can remember. And let's say that with time is when I start, I began to, understand it more, and of course I have, you know, uh, my mentors, and teacher being God, I want to say, and whatever it is that you believe in, of course, because, God has more than one name. All right. Not to get into any, anything more deeper than that, because that is deep, period. So there's people that, say, oh, but you worship the devil because you're doing what you're doing. No, honey, fall back, fall back. If you don't know what you're talking about, kick rocks and fall back. Okay. That's the way I see it. You don't know what you're talking about. So, because I still have to answer to God. We all do. Okay. I'm still that type of person where, I wake up in the morning and say, thank you, God, for another day. Just like I go to sleep at night and, before I go to sleep, and I say, thank you, God, for this day. Thank you, God, for my gifts, my blessings, and my lessons. Okay. Because that really is what it is. Let's go ahead and get into, this reading here for you, Capricorn. Find out what's going on for you in this month of May 2023. Okay. So I really feel like, this reading is it's going to be based on what you believe, what your beliefs are, and talks and gossips, and yeah, exactly. And you having a lot of patience, or needing the patience. Okay. So let's see here. So this is for Capricorn, May 2023. Okay. Okay, so I like that you came up with an art. Okay, so that for me, it's like you having an art, like a talent, or a craft, I want to say. Now, for some reason here, it's showing me, where there's sadness and anguish, maybe not being able to understand it, interpret it, or something that you're going through, or too much in your head about. Maybe going through for some type of difficulties here. But I do feel that I just heard justice will prevail. Okay, so maybe you'd have to come before someone, an authority, or I don't have the justice card here, but this is how I'm feeling it. Okay, because you do have the fortune card here. You have the, you being able to see the fruits of your labor, or this money that's going to come along, like I want to say out of nowhere, after a time, this is the way I'm seeing it, after a time of difficulty. Okay, this person here is going to come along to put things in perspective for you here. Okay, and there's money here. Okay, there is money here. All right, let's clarify that here. Let's see what's going on with that. Okay, Capricorn, May 2023. The other thing that I thought about Capricorn too is having I want to say a hold of something, or like being able to grasp something but not being able to for some reason. Maybe not grasping something is what I just heard. Okay, so I have a couple of cards that fell out for you for clarifiers. Okay, I love that you got the love card. This is love, understanding, mutual respect. Something maybe that you like to do. It's telling you, it speaks of strengthening bonds. The fact that it has like a light behind her, lets me know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, or telling you to follow the light in the sense to follow your beliefs. This is a beautiful image here. All right. Capricorn, your dreams are coming true. Okay. Maybe you've been going through some difficulties and finally, you're going to finally see things. Finally, things are going to finally uh, uh, come through for you. Um, there is joy and stability for you here, Capricorn. Nurture yourself, Capricorn. Take care of yourself. Self-love, self-worth. I love that she has a light there, and there's a lot of, most of these here are showing me a light, if you noticed. Let's see here. So there's a light behind this one. There's a light behind her, or that you're going towards. There's a light here when it comes to dreams coming true, if you see the light right there in the center. There's a light here with the joy and stability. And then here's another light right on her hand. Like she's got a whole, it's a matter of grabbing it, reaching up and grabbing that. And I like that it has like somewhat like the sun around her. I've just heard feeling and being uplifted. Okay. Now this right here, I felt it more being of matters of the heart. Okay. Where there's win or lose. Okay. Something that you could be completely secure about. This is what I'm hearing. Okay. Capricorn, it's letting you know to find your balance. Find your balance. And I'm feeling this like the wheel. I want to say that this is feeling to me like the wheel of life, in the sense that look at the images that are on there. It speaks of, time. Okay. I'm showing there like love and, the rose. And then I'm seeing an engagement ring here. Then I see children. I see a book here. If you see that clearly there, a book. And I want to say that last one here is, I want to say that being as wisdom. This is how I'm feeling it. Find your balance, it's telling you. Okay. Reach out. Capricorn. And the fact that this is showing me here that there's possibly more than one person, and I just heard like maybe more than one hand in the pot, I just heard. Okay. Which it doesn't, when we think of the, too many hands in the pot can only mean that you're going to want to do things on your own, and you don't want anybody to interfere or get involved because you want to do it on your own. But then again, it's okay. It's telling you to reach out. Although you may not like it, because here's, look at her face. Okay. Okay. And then, I like the last one, it's our sacral, chakra. Okay. And then this speaks of something that you want. Okay. Yes, Capricorn, we all want, okay, but this is your reading here. So yes, Capricorn wants love, wants to strengthen bonds, wants your dreams to come true, wants joy and stability, nurture, find balance. Okay. And again, there would be a win or a lose, but you can't have them both, let's say. Okay. But this is basically, letting you know where you have to see and you have to feel joy as it grows larger. And, this chakra here is letting you know that you attract creativity, joy, passion, and love into your life. Okay. And the exercise that I'm feeling here with this chakra here, this is the 2 fingers below your navel. Okay. And it's related to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. So to activate this chakra, visualize a glowing orange ball of energy in your belly area. See it spinning and sparkling. And this is where, again, you're going to feel joy as it grows larger and sends orange sparks out into the universe. And I like that because, like I said, we've been looking at a light here. So the light here, you know, it could be yellow, could be orange, but the whole point is there's a light. Okay, so by energizing here and straightening this chakra here, this is where you're going to attract all those things that that was said here. So and this is just a matter of visualizing the appropriate color energy, which in this case would be that orange. That's beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and ask a question here. So you're not going to ask oh, okay, I already got 2 questions here for you. Let's go ahead and answer them. So this is the questions that are being asked for you so that we can answer it during this with this reading. So the first question that we have here is, what is unfolding, or what am I currently manifesting in my life? So let's put this right here. Let's pull out a card. So this is the deck where I told you that this is the only deck that I'll accept reversals. As you know that I do not normally accept reversals. I don't read reversals, but this is the only deck that I'll do that for. So let's see what falls out for this here. I got a couple of cards. So we're going to take this in order. Okay, so what is unfolding, or what am I currently manifesting in my life? For Capricorn, it speaks of success in all endurance. Okay, it speaks of assurance. Everything is available to you, Capricorn, and all's right with the world. So whatever you do now will prosper, career change, a move to another place, a new relationship, recognition, rewards, acclaim. So this is the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one for you, Capricorn. This is a time of supreme self-confidence and victory. I love this for you. Love this for you. Okay, the next question that I have here is, who will I hear from next and when? I like that. Okay, I had another sign that came up with this card, with this question here. So the next card that I'm going to pull up, if it's wands, you're going to hear from them in days or spring. If it's a swords card, you're going to hear from them in weeks or in autumn. And if it's a cup, you're going to hear from them in months or summer. And if it's a pentacles, you're going to hear from this years or in winter. All right, so who will I hear from next and when? Okay, so with the card that came up for you on this one. Okay, so it looks like you may be hearing from, looks like cups. Okay, so this is months or summer. And summer's right around the corner. Okay, it can possibly be from a Scorpio. Okay, and this, okay, I like this for you. All right, so this signifies possibly, you know, like signifies a happy memory or memories here, Capricorn. These pleasant and comforting memories can be used to better your future, to build on. So with the 6 of Cups, this says that something by the way of reconciliation and leaving the past behind. It will work for you, let's say, and it can mean something sort of apology or returning to the past to unlock skeletons from the closet. Okay, interesting. This is interesting here. I like that for you. Okay. Do we want that's wow. Okay. I mean, other than the fact that we're in retrograde, I know that we're in retrograde at the moment, so that does bring back the past. All right, our past relationships, or you know, someone from the past. I like that. Okay, now your next question is, what advice can help me love myself more? Okay. All right, so okay, so this is very strong here, but hear what it says. All right, so what advice can help me love myself more? So you have been neglecting your true purpose, Capricorn. Hear this? Wow, listen to this. You are aware that motivation is stirring to make a change. So you are in the process of manifesting spiritual fulfillment and well-being. I like that. Wow, this is really great advice. Okay. And I'm going to pull up the other, I'm going to also pull up the other two cards here for you, because although you didn't have questions asked, but they fell out upward and they're yours. Okay, so the next card that I got here is that Capricorn, this indicates that you are putting past troubles behind you. Okay, and it marks the beginning of a new phase about a time of unheedful. So you've been rebalanced. Okay, so you'd have to rebalance yourself, and you are enjoying a new peace of mind. So this is the calm after the storm, a period of smooth sailing with relatively few problems ahead. So moving forward can require you to use your logical and natural intellect. I like that for you. And then the other thing here that's popping up for you here is that this card here stands for recovery. Okay, so now you are in a strong position, Capricorn, and success is at hand. So with this card here, the Nine of Wands, it shows determination and courage under fire. So however, it also indicates a need for being cautious and defensive in struggles that are yet to come. So there is nothing that suggests a more positive or negative outcome in these matters. And I like that it points out to positive and negative, because it goes right back to this card right here where it's saying win or lose. Okay, something that you can be completely secure about. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead, let's see what area we're gonna, all right, go ahead and ask a question so the angels can answer for you. Okay, I got two cards that fell out for you, and the answer to your question here is, wow, I love this for you. It speaks of romance and abundance. And there goes the light again. And here goes the other one. Beautiful. I love this. And I love this too because it romance, and this goes tied in with this one here. The two people where they're holding hands, they're looking at each other, they're, lost, in each other. I mean, right down to the leaf here that's growing, okay, that looks like a heart. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. This means to me like understanding, communication, respect. I love this. I love this for you. Okay, and let's go ahead and see what's going on in the love department for you. All right. So I got a couple of cards that fell out. Here we go. So, okay. This is, so Capricorn, this is a new phase, the Phoenix. This is renew. This is transformation, growth, changing mind, okay? Maybe this is you changing your mind with this past that's coming in, okay? You have the, okay, I mean, listen. There are days that we feel great and there are days that we do not, okay? So maybe it's not today. All right, so not dealing, you're not today. So this is basically you saying that you're getting rid of the hurt. Like, not today. You're not dealing with this hurt anymore. You're avoiding any, conversation, call, person. You're putting up boundaries, and you may still be angry, maybe, of whatever happened here with this past. But here, you're being told to change your mind. Forgive and forget, maybe you're missing out on this opportunity, of a lifetime, I just heard. Capricorn, maybe there was an addiction here where there was codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, restrictions. Okay, but I mean, there was some way or another that it got to you. This is how it's forming or starting again. All right, it's starting again with that attraction, because there was always that attraction is how I'm feeling it. There was this flirting or dating, hooking up, this temptation. Third party interference. Okay, maybe somebody, either you were getting, how am I gonna put this? You may have been that third wheel, or someone was trying to, or someone has interfere in what you had. Don't give it to them. Don't give up on what's yours. there's paradise here. There's happiness. There's expansion. There's joy, playfulness, you know, oneness, enjoying each other. Don't let it go. There's a boat here, you know, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure, you know, a closure to an issue. That's telling you to forgive. That's what it's saying, Capricorn. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Let's go ahead and pull up what's going on in your work front. Okay, I like to call it work front. Okay, so I got a couple of cards that came out. And actually, I think it's only one card here. All right, so is this how you're feeling? Where you you know, you're taking selfies here, Capricorn? You know, you got the stars all around you, candles lighting, you're feeling yourself. Of course. Yes, hello. You know what I'm saying? I feel, you know, I feel a fiery person here. Fiery in the sense that right now, Capricorn, this is your time. I feel like to shine. This is your time to shine. Look at that calendar. Look at that candle. Okay. You know, you're feeling fearless and venturous, and you're feeling you know, on top of the world. Look at that candle. Okay. So I just heard too, you get shit done too. All right. Capricorn, get shit done. You know, that's what I see. That's what I hear too. So let me get some other clarifying cards here. We got 2 more decks that we're gonna work on. These are some clarifying cards. Some more clarifying cards. Let's see what comes up for you, Capricorn. Let's see. Okay, I got one that. Ooh. Okay. All right. So I got 2 cards that fell out for you on the clarifying cards. All right. So what is this? A symphony? What does this speak of? This right here, you're being described as co-creator. It speaks of team or collaborate, arrangement, order, lead, follow, organization, perform, a display, harmony. Oh, I just heard making beautiful music together. I like that. Okay. Maybe this is where you guys are drawn to each other. Right? This is how I'm feeling it when it comes to music, you know. I can see you sending them music or a song, and they're sending you a song, you know, dedicating music, a song to each other. And this is the other one that is coming up. So Capricorn, this is where I'm telling you I told you in the beginning of this reading here, where I saw some sadness and anguish because I told you that you were a lot in your head. This is where this is coming in on this uncertain, or maybe uncertainty is what I want to say here. So at this time, the situation or outcome is undetermined, okay, because you are a lot in your head. All right, you are overthinking things. You have to let it go. Whatever it is that happened here, whatever past pain, hurt, let it go. Forgive. You're wasting, I just heard, you're wasting precious minutes, seconds, minutes, hours, time altogether on something that happened, and for all we know, it was just a mistake. It was just something that happened. We're human. We all make mistakes, Capricorn. You know, none of us are perfect. That's going back to that biblical here. You know, I mean, wow, I don't know why I'm saying this, but this is a reason why I feel this is how I'm saying, or why I'm saying it. Capricorn, where it's letting me know, like, you know, we're all sinners. Okay. And if, because we're all sinners here, we can still go to, you know, walk into a church, or, I mean, for me, I don't, you know, my personal thing with that is I don't have to go to a church, you know, to speak to God, because I speak to God anytime, anywhere, whenever, however, whatever. All right. And I know that he hears me. Okay. And if you know, and the good thing about that is, if you know that you have sinned, I just heard, all right, then all you have to do is just repent, just ask for forgiveness, and that's it. Okay. Again, I don't want to I don't know why I keep, you know, speaking of like religion and stuff, but this is coming up really strong for me here with this reading and you. I got a couple more cards here. The last deck for this here. Um, this reading has been very, very intense, but it does speak of like interesting topics here. I have a couple of cards here. The you know, the graphics aren't the best, but it's the meaning behind it. So the first one that came up for you speaks of, you know, where this gives, you know, this is this is being faithful, this is having friends and foes, knowledge, okay? This here speaks of traveling the world over, you know, anything, I mean, anything, anywhere. And I just said it right now, you know, speaking to God about it, speaking to God anytime, anywhere, any place. So I like that I said that in the sense that, you know, you can't make this up. All right. This gives you the truth about the you know, the thieves and the hidden treasures, willing to do anything one commands. So, you know, with you going about your business and doing what you have to do, and then again it speaks about traveling and getting out there, you'll be able to see, you know, those people that have stole something from you, and not literally stealing something from you, or maybe it can be, but then again, you know, stole something from you, like stole someone from you, you know, because it did speak about a third party here. Hidden treasures or things that you didn't know about. Okay, no problem. This here speaks about building houses and high towers. Now when you're building houses, that means building something from scratch, because something that you built and you invested time in. And again, this can feel like a relationship or a job, or, you know, somewhere you've been there for a while. High towers basically means that, you know, you'd be unreachable, you know, but you're putting yourself there where you're not going to be on, you don't want to be reached, is what I'm saying. Destroy enemy thoughts and desires and all they have built. All right, again, being too much in your head. Maybe you need some kind of a protection, you know, from that, because, you know, that's what they do. Haters do what they do, right? Gossip. Built high towers. I don't know. This speaks of maybe a person that's wounded or hurt. And this person here is in control of everything. When I'm saying in control of everything, it, you know, controls the weather, rain, lightning, cures and causes. So it just speaks of you being in control. That's what it speaks of. Here's some numbers that came up for you. So the numbers that came up for you, it's 27, 70, 39, 43, and the number 1. And that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Bye-bye.